Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Tuesday, July 2 spoilers, Sonny's wrath unleashed, Blaze blasts Natalia. Maxie's warning. General Hospital, EHS spoilers for Tuesday, July 2, reveal that Blaze aka Allison, Ali Rogers, Jacqueline Grace Lopez, will fume once she sees the Invaders' latest story and hears that recording of Natalia Ramirez, Eva Leroux, for herself. Although Natalia will try to do damage control, Blaze will push for her mother's true feelings, especially since everyone has already heard them on the Invaders' website. It looks like Blaze will eventually storm out and plan to track down Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, since they obviously have so much to discuss. As for Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, she'll get fed up with Natalia and all the problems she's causing for deception. You and Blaze need to get with the program or kick rocks, Maxie warns in Tuesday's GEH preview video. Once Christina and Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, see the horror show online, they'll have a lot to process. Now that Alexis can be a lawyer again, she'll corner Adrian DeWitt, Dietrich Gray, and deliver some threats. Meanwhile, Christina will worry about the timing of the LGBTQIA+ center that she's opening up and fear that they're not even going to let her in the front doors now. Natalia's awful comments are bringing negative press that Christina certainly would have rather avoided. Over with Ava Jerome, Maura West. She'll take a call from Adrian and insist she can't risk anybody seeing him come to her door. Adrian may demand another meeting after Alexis threatens him with legal drama, but Ava will have to be careful as she hides her trail. Of course, Natalia is going to know exactly where that recording came from and will no doubt point the finger at Ava sooner or later. Next, Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, will visit Sonny Corinthos, Morris Venard. He'll throw his phone in anger once he learns the Invaders' hot scoop. Sonny will be furious over what got published, and he'll be outraged over Two-Faced Natalia's little speech as well. Sonny will talk about having a target on his back, so that may be about Ava's warning and the custody feud that's coming up. However, Sonny's on the verge of figuring out that Ava was behind this leaked recording, and that's going to make the hostility between them even worse. Our GH predictions point to Sonny and Ava's conflict taking a dangerous turn in the coming weeks, so we'll fill you in on all the bad news that's brewing. General Hospital spoilers say Ava will have to make some updates to her strategy along the way, especially after Alexis and Sonny join forces against her. The dimly lit corridors of General Hospital hummed with an eerie tension, reflecting the turbulent emotions that brewed within its walls on this particular Tuesday, July 2nd. The day promised to be one filled with explosive confrontations and shocking revelations that would leave Port Charles reeling. Sonny Corinthos, the formidable mob boss with a heart often torn between darkness and light, paced his office, his temper simmering just beneath the surface. He was a man used to control, but today control was slipping through his fingers. The betrayal he had uncovered left him seething with rage. His mind replayed the conversation with his informant, every word igniting his fury further. Someone within his organization had dared to cross him, and that someone would pay dearly. Meanwhile, in the bustling heart of the hospital, Blaze Donovan stormed through the hallways, her fiery red hair a stark contrast to her pale, furious face. Her target. Natalia Cassadine, the new nurse who had been causing quite a stir since her arrival. Natalia's cool demeanor and seemingly innocent charm had initially masked her true intentions, but Blaze had seen through the facade. Today, she intended to expose Natalia for the manipulative schemer she was. Blaze found Natalia in the break room, casually sipping her coffee as if she hadn't a care in the world. The sight only fueled Blaze's anger. She strode in, the door slamming behind her with a force that made Natalia look up in surprise. "What the hell do you think you're doing, Natalia?" Blaze's voice was a low, dangerous growl. Natalia blinked, her expression one of feigned innocence. "I'm not sure what you mean, Blaze. Don't play dumb with me. I know what you're up to. You've been undermining Dr. Finn and trying to cozy up to the board. You're nothing but a snake." Natalia's eyes narrowed, the mask slipping for a brief moment. "Careful, Blaze. Accusations like that can get you into trouble." Blaze stepped closer, her gaze unwavering. "You should be the one being careful. I'm not afraid of you, Natalia. And I will make sure everyone sees you for what you really are." As the tension in the break room escalated, elsewhere in the hospital, Maxie Jones was dealing with her own crisis. She had received information that filled her with dread, a piece of news that could shake the foundations of the life she had built. Her friend and confidant, Spinelli, had uncovered a plot that could put her family in danger. She needed to warn someone who could help, and fast. Maxie hurried to find the one person she trusted implicitly, Anna Devine. The former spy had the resources and the connections to handle such threats, and Maxie knew she could count on her. She found Anna in her office, poring over files with her usual intensity. "Anna, we need to talk." "Now," Maxie said, urgency in her voice. Anna looked up, immediately sensing the gravity of the situation. "What's wrong, Maxie?" "It's about Valentin. Spinelli found out that there's someone after him. Someone dangerous. I think it's connected to the recent troubles in the Cassadine family." Anna's eyes widened, and she leaned back in her chair, considering the implications. If Valentin's in danger, that means Charlotte and Nina could be targets too. "We need to act quickly." Maxie nodded, relieved that Anna grasped the severity of the situation. "What should we do?" "I'll reach out to Valentin and get him to a safe place. In the meantime, you need to stay alert and keep your family close." "I'll handle this, Maxie. I promise." Back in Sonny's office, the atmosphere had turned icy. Sonny's right-hand man, Jason Morgan, stood by ready to act on his boss's orders. Sonny had made a decision. The traitor would be dealt with swiftly and decisively. "Jason," Sonny said, his voice like steel, "I want you to find out everything about this rat. No stone unturned. And when you do, I want them brought to me alive." Jason nodded, understanding the gravity of the command. "Consider it done, Sonny." As the day wore on, the corridors of General Hospital buzzed with the fallout of these intense encounters. Blaze's confrontation with Natalia had set off a chain reaction, with rumors spreading like wildfire. Natalia, now unmasked, found herself under scrutiny from all sides. Her position, once secure, was now precarious. Maxie, on the other hand, took Anna's advice to heart. She gathered her children and took extra precautions, her mind racing with the possibilities of who could be behind the threat. The safety of her loved ones was her paramount concern. Sonny, fueled by a sense of justice and vengeance, awaited the results of Jason's investigation. His wrath was a storm ready to be unleashed, and those who had wronged him would soon face its full force. As the sun set over Port Charles, the hospital's facade glowed with a soft light, belying the intense drama within. The events of this Tuesday, July 2nd, would leave lasting impacts on